Yo, what is going on, guys and gals? It's Jack, and welcome back to another video. I hope everybody had a great weekend. It is it is Sunday night as I'm recording this, and hopefully it shouldn't take too long to upload after that. So I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. As you can see here, I'm turning so fast, I'm still getting used to the mouse and keyboard skills. And let me tell you, consistently lately has been very difficult because, quite frankly, I'm spending a lot of time working. But I am looking forward to next week because I've shaved about 10 hours off of my work time just to kind of let myself recharge a little bit, and there definitely is more to life than working. That is for damn sure. You'll lose your damn mind. And speaking of losing your damn mind, with Call of Duty nowadays and with Treyarch, which is what we're going to get into in this video, like, what the hell happened to Treyarch? Because it wasn't too long ago, especially since as time moves on and the older you get, apparently it seems like time is speeding up. It's like, I always tell people, I tell my coworkers all the time, from both my jobs, I basically tell them, I say, hey, don't you wish we can kind of mix and match to where whenever we have time off, time just slows the hell down to a near stop? And then whenever we work, no matter what we do, whether we love it or not, like, it could just speed up so that way we could just get it over with the same way that we have fun. Because it's definitely perceived that time speeds up when you're having fun. That's for damn sure. And with Call of Duty, it just seems like the recent titles, this one specifically, as well as Modern Warfare 2019, some more than others. But let's just say, for argument's sake, just this one here, Black Ops Cold War, it's more like you can't play this game for too damn long, or else you lose your damn mind. And not too long ago, like 2 to 3 years ago, it was like, basically, whenever I play Call of Duty, I look up at the clock and holy shit, it's already 2 a.m. in the morning and I gotta get up early, and I didn't realize how fast time went by. I was just so immersed in the game, had so much fun. For some people, it was longer ago than that. For some people, Call of Duty has not been the same ever since Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, or Modern Warfare 3. The golden era of COD, so to speak, right? And now, in this day and age, in 2021, ladies and gentlemen, not only is 6v6 Call of Duty kind of like an afterthought at this point because of Battle Royale, but it's also the fact that Activision right now seems to be favoring Infinity Ward more than everybody else. As we recently found out, Sledgehammer's, according to rumors, right, by the Gaming Revolution or the Long Sensation, one of those two guys or whatnot, or maybe even somebody else as well, and these guys are known to be very credible. We've basically found out that Sledgehammer's next title, which is going to be a World War II title, that, with all due respect to World War II titles and old school titles, it doesn't seem like anybody wanted that. Everybody wanted something modern, right? So, anyway, Sledgehammer Games' next game is going to be, it's leaked to be called Call of Duty World War II Vanguard. And apparently to these leaks and rumors, their game got pushed up a year. So in order to favor Infinity Ward releasing the next Call of Duty title. So Infinity Ward for Modern Warfare 2019 up until 2022, when their title releases, they will have had a full 3 years. So there is some good news to this. The good news to this is that, well, they'll have an entire 3 years to develop the game, right? Because Treyarch had what? They had to take over Sledgehammer from this one, so they had like less than 2 years to develop this one, and we can obviously see how much of a mess it is. And on top of that, they also had cross-gen or cross-platform, cross-gen play, which I'm not sure if it had like a lot to do with the struggle on how to get everybody from every system working, but I doubt it, because it's all connection-based. If anything, I'd say it's kind of hard to optimize the older systems because, you know, you definitely want to like optimize the newer systems. And I've never been at a, like, from a first-hand experience, I've never really experienced a disadvantage from frame rate before, as well as the input lag on playing on mouse and keyboard on console. And again, the reason why I'm playing on console is so that way I can record and make videos for you guys. And again, I enjoy it for myself as well. So, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's definitely a mixed bag. And Treyarch were the go-to guys. Back during the Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2 days, I mean, Treyarch were the go-to guys. They were the best we had, and for good reason. Now, I will say this, though. I think till this day, some people will literally want to crucify me for this, but whatever, man. When it comes to video games are like food or anything else. I mean, taste, right? You're not going to, you know, I'm not going to disrespect you for liking the color pink, you know, just because I don't like the color pink, that doesn't mean I'm going to disrespect you for liking the color pink, because I like blue, you know. But the thing is this. When it comes to Call of Duty, you know, everybody's opinions are okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And the thing is this. Infinite Warfare was a good, solid, advanced movement Call of Duty title. You know, sure, it had its fuck ups, no doubt about it. I mean, hell, what's a Call of Duty? A Call of Duty game isn't really a Call of Duty game without its fuck ups, right? All you can hope for a Call of Duty game is that it's good enough for you to keep playing it, to lose your time, to escape the harsh reality of what is real life nowadays. For some more than others, obviously, and just to kind of escape and de-stress and help recharge your batteries, so that way you can go on and do whatever it is that you do for at least 40 hours, more or less, depending on what your situation is for the week. Whatever it is, what you do at work, whether you love it, whether you hate it, whatever it is, it's all going to take charging and recharging of the batteries, or else you will lose your damn mind. And it pretty much sucks that you really can't count on Call of Duty 6v6 or even Battle Royale at this case, since they're not developing an anti-cheat in order to get something like that. So the question begs to differ: what the hell happened to Treyarch? Because again, like I said, these were the go-tos. It seems like we're seeing less and less of the people that we're familiar with when it comes to Treyarch or whatnot. I mean, hell, even with Infinity Ward, I mean, even with Sledgehammer Games, when you look at what happened in World War II, Condrey and Schofield, like after 6 months or so, gone, disappeared or whatnot. I mean, we know Schofield's making a game. I haven't really looked up and see what's going on with Condrey, but whatever, man. I wish those two guys the best, you know. I mean, you really never know what goes on behind the scenes unless you are the person that's actually in the shit. So no matter how much we look at it, guys, we're always going to be on the outside looking in. So a lot of times we blame devs, and sometimes it may not even be their fault. And which brings me to my point in terms of what the hell happened to Treyarch. Is it Treyarch's fault or whatnot? I bet you Vaughn, for some reason, I truly believe that Vaughn, like, maybe had absolutely zero to do with the game and was just called in just to kind of promote the game during the game's multiplayer reveal and to record the footage or whatever, however the hell they did it or whatever, in order to be a familiar face, to basically, for it to be a tool, a marketing tool, so that way fans that know the Black Ops series would buy into it as well. Yeah, there's a method to the madness with everything, man. So, I mean, if that's all that Von der Haar was supposed to do and that's all he did, well, there you go. That's... Again, there's a method to the madness when it comes to money, man. And Activision and Bobby Kotick or whatnot, they know no bounds when it comes to greed, man. Greed has no bounds in this situation, unfortunately. And it really is, it's crazy. I mean, one thing about Infinity Ward that I will say is that, yes, they will have a total of 3 years to develop their title. So their title may very well be a solid COD game. Because, not only because of the time to develop the game and to polish it out and to make it optimized and all this other stuff, but it's also if, and this is a big if Infinity Ward learns their lessons from 2019. Now, we all know that skill-based matchmaking itself is actually not something that the developers are involved in. It's the Activision team that kind of basically goes in and says, okay, we're going to develop the infrastructure for this, this, and that. Ah, man. Why couldn't you guys develop an anti-cheat system? Don't these guys know that cheats kill your game as well? Or do more people cheat? That's another thing that makes me wonder why they don't develop an anti-cheat system, other than the fact that they're cheap as fuck, even though they're rich as fucking hell. And that is, why in the world would you not develop an anti-cheat? Do the numbers say that there are more people cheating than there are not? That has me, that's a pretty interesting statistic, wouldn't you think? Like, imagine if you were to somehow have the crystal ball that gave you this answer, right? And all of a sudden you find out that in Warzone, or even in COD in general, there are more cheaters than non-cheaters. Holy shit. And whose fault is it? There's obviously, you know, the ways that you can get them. And then, of course, you got the guys that promote this shit through YouTube videos. And then there's the other guys that basically are the faces of Call of Duty today, which makes me cringe when I say that. Guys like Swag or whatnot, that basically love to use their Cronus Maxes under, you know, even if it's just a 5 or a 10% difference, that's hardly noticeable. To the trained eye, it is very noticeable. And I first started noticing it during Black Ops 4, and it could have been done even longer. Like these Cronus Maxes, less recoil, no recoil, faster sprint out time, ADS being basically 0, and shit like that. I mean, all these little things make the biggest difference, and it makes you it makes you look like a much better than you really are. So it's like, I want to be like this guy, so guess what? I'm going to buy this shit. And not only that, they sell them at GameStop, and I think Best Buy as well. These Cronus Maxes and all that shit. You name it, it's... Oh, man, we really need to do something about this. Now, granted, this has nothing to do with Treyarch, but at the same time, it's like, back in the day, man, Treyarch were just beasts. You know, originally it was Infinity Ward. Sledgehammer has been underestimated, unfortunately. I mean, after Condrey and Schofield were gone, I mean, Sledgehammer Games, I mean, they did an amazing job with the overhaul in World War II. If those guys were in charge of World War II since the very beginning, I think World War II could have been, and in some people's eyes, it already is a top 5 COD, or for some people maybe even top 3. But I think it could have easily been a top 5 COD, or the best boots on the ground COD since, like, let's say Black Ops 2, and it probably still has that title, actually, believe it or not, since the overhaul. So it really is weird. And right now, Infinity Ward has pushed those guys up, and I think it's going to be another rough year, guys. I mean, a lot of content creators are already telling their viewers out there, let me play it and buy it and post videos about it so you don't have to. But I'm pretty sure there's more to it than that. A lot of people, the majority of the people are casuals, but thanks to social media, I like to think that it's not as casual. It is casually dominated, but not as casually dominated as it once was. Because of the power of the internet and social media and stuff like that, you could literally figure out how to become good at a game through watching legit videos or non-legit videos. You can literally buy your way into becoming good with these damn fucking Cronus Maxes and shit like that. I mean, it's and they obviously don't care about cheaters and stuff like that. All they do is ban accounts, and guess what? There's people that are gonna just create new accounts. Banning accounts is not gonna do it. You need an IP ban and shit like that. So it's going to have to be very strict. There's going to have to be a really strict anti-cheat system. And as a COD player, as well as other COD players out there that prefer Call of Duty over other first-person shooters like, let's say, Battlefield appears to be looking better by the day, but we will not know until the reveal, and then after that, until we get our hands on the game itself. And then E3, I'm very excited for E3 coming up. But what happened to Treyarch? What is going to happen with Sledgehammer coming up with their game? Is Infinity Ward's 2022 title really going to be clean? And that's all I got for this one, guys. Let me know down in the comment section what your thoughts are on the whole matter. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.